Become a channel member and support the content. You also get access to exclusive videos. You'll get an emote next to your name in the comments. The link for that can be found next to the subscribe button or in the description. And if you'd rather get your coins direct rather than roll the dice with FIFA points, head to u7buy.com and at checkout use the code TVM for a discount. The link can be found down below. What is going on, guys? Zoom here. Welcome back to a brand new play review, and you may question why I've done it. I had a lot of duplicates and a few things I had to recover from Quick Sell Recovery, and I didn't have anything else to do. I am a Liverpool fan, so I suppose it's kind of past and present-esque. Took him into one game of champs, and that gameplay was absolutely horrific. So then I went into friendlies, and it's unbelievable how different the gameplay can be by friendlies and champs. We'll talk more about that on the Road to Glory. If you're interested, feel free to check that out later today. 86 rated, and will cost you around 230,000 coins straight away without even looking at the stats, without even knowing who the player is, without looking at anything. That's too expensive. For an 86 rated card, it needs to be an 86 rated Neymar or Mbappe or Messi for me to think, yeah, I can understand why they've charged that much. It is a very expensive SBC for the player that you get. Now, I'm not necessarily going to talk about in this video whether Brewster deserves a Future Stars card or not. He's played, what, 17 games this season. I think he had like 7 starts, 8 starts, something like that. Hasn't scored for Sheffield United after making a fairly big move from Liverpool. But he is still young. You know, all he needs is one season to sort of kickstart his career, if you will. Because he was doing well at Liverpool. He's gone to Sheffield United. He's just done absolutely sod all. So, yeah, questionable whether he deserved one, but that is completely irrelevant. He has one. We'll just talk about it from a FIFA perspective. Is he any good in game? Well, 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot, high attacking work rate, lean body type, and then 92 acceleration, 91 sprint speed, 87 positioning, 88 finishing, 87 shot power. These are good stats in terms of the rating of the card. There's nothing wrong with that. And of course, his short passing is 83, which is actually decent for a striker. Doesn't really know how to pass in any other sense. Long passing, free kicks are terrible. The crossing is awful. Vision won't be particularly great. His dribbling stats, mid-80s for the most part. 88 balance, 89 agility. They creep up there slightly. It kind of goes up from the bottom, really. So, starting from composure, 83, 84, 84, 86, 88, 89. So it does get better and better as you progress. Good in the air, 85 heading. Could argue at 5'11", he's never going to win a header. I beg to differ, and I'll show you evidence of that within the clips in just a second. His physicals are good. 89 jumping, which is nice. 85 stamina and 81 strength. So, all in all, just from going off the stats and nothing else, it's not bad. Like, ignore the price. The stats itself, for an 86 rated card, that's a good card, right? The small gripe that I have with it in terms of how he performs in game is the skill moves. Never really realised in this FIFA how reliant I am on 4-star skills. I get into a situation on the edge of the area, I need a 4-star skiller. It's just one of those things I need. Right there, I'm trotting forward rather than doing some sort of skill to try and bamboozle the goalkeeper. Luckily, no one pressured me in terms of defence, and I managed to get the shot off. This guy was one of those really weird players who he didn't do anything that you'd expect him to do. You cut him passing lanes and he'd go somewhere completely different. He was a good player, really difficult to read. Same with defending as well. Using his CDMs an awful lot, does commit. That's a 4-star skill move, but of course, players who don't have 4-star skills this year can do them. They just don't do them very well. Luckily, I got away with it. I forgot for a second he didn't have 4-star skills. Gets in again here, and this time on his weaker side. And I think that's a combination of the weak foot. It's a 4-star, so it's not terrible. But I think it's a combination of the weak foot and the composure letting him down. The one thing that I really, really liked about the card was his finishing. This guy can finish from any angle. It doesn't matter what the defence is doing, so long as he's on that stronger right foot, and so long as he has a clear shot at goal that it won't get blocked, it's going to go in the back of the net. His finishing is outrageous. I've got a finisher chem still on him, so it does take it to 99. His dribbling goes to 99, balance 93, agility 99, shot power goes to 97. Good positioning, great volleys as well if you're interested. I do really like him in front of goal. I think he's so good in front of goal. Oh, he didn't score there. I know. He's not going to score 100% of the time. Who is? But he is very good in front of goal. Big fan of that. To be honest, I didn't apart from the skill moves, right? Apart from the skill moves, I didn't have a problem with the card. I didn't think, oh, I wish he could do this, or he doesn't do this well enough, or whatever, right? It's just one of those, for 230,000 coins, I can go and get Marcus Rashford, who, okay, in certain areas isn't going to be maybe as good, but for the most part is probably on par and has 5-star skills. And I can sell him again after, you know? I mean, okay, I've just plucked Marcus Rashford out of my backside there. And, you know, it's FIFA, so I'm not one of those, you've just compared a Man United player to an ex-Liverpool player, how dare you? It's a video game. I think we need to get over that. But my point still stands, you know? You can compare him to a lot of players. And for 230,000 coins, I'm not convinced he's really worth that. In fact, I know he's not worth it. I would not have paid that if I didn't need to complete some sort of SBC. I was at a point where I couldn't discard anything else, and I packed something that I didn't want to discard. It was like an 85 Parejo or something. But, you know, it's not like amazing, but I didn't want to discard it. And it got to a point where I had to complete something. It was either this or complete the Leon sentiment. And I thought, well, you know, as a Liverpool fan, I might as well take the past Liverpool player and put him into my past and present team that I've got sort of semi-built on the side. I didn't dislike the card. I think he's very good in front of goal. His jockeying when running, like the R1 dribble, it's very good. He's very quick. His acceleration's nice. Lean body type is good. In the air, from corners, he scored more than I think I've scored with Van Dijk this year, or Ronaldo even. You know, in 4 or 5 games, he'd scored 2 corners. And for me, that's very, very good. I'll normally score 1 in every, 20, 30 games or so. I just don't really tend to score that many corners. But he got up there and he beat many a taller defender, and he managed to nod it home. In fact, that Isaac player that I reviewed yesterday, which a lot of you, well, not a lot of you, but a couple of you took displeasure to because I compared him to Crouch, and apparently no one cares about Crouch. Hashtag justice for Crouch. I was tempted to do the English Jermaine Defoe. I know he's English, that's the joke, and do this about Brewster, but I thought, no, I'll refrain from doing that. But I care about Crouch, that's why I did it. I did give a more or less a review of Isaac, a better player than Brewster in many ways, and cheaper with it as well, which is just a testament to how bad EA are at pricing SBCs. Let me know whether you like this one or not. I think he's a decent player. I just wish he was like, I don't know, 175,000 coins cheaper than he is. It's just overpriced, and I don't know where EA get their prices from. Let me know what you think of it in the comments. If you have enjoyed this play review, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.